Of course, the one spider web goes right over their heads and I walk right into it because I'm just looking down, looking around, whatever, you know, I'm just doing my thing, you know, don't step on that rock, don't step on that snail right there, you don't want to kill that snail. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Joey. Today I'm going to be talking about 10 different reasons why short people have an advantage over tall people. Now, this is something that a lot of tall people don't really talk about because not a whole lot of people in their lives are tall just like them, so no one's going to relate. So just for reference, I am 6'4" or 6'5". I'm not too sure. It's been a long time since I've measured, but I am at least 6 feet 4 inches tall. So that's just kind of my perspective on life and what's been going on. If you are under 6 feet tall, this video is for you. And if you're over 6 feet tall, then you could probably relate to all 10 of these things. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it, shall we? The very first thing is long car rides or long plane rides are absolutely horrible. They are a nightmare. One, you have to contort yourself to get into the car or maneuver your way through the seat to get to the plane seat, and then the seat in front of you is like right here, so your knees are all tucked up right here. An hour or 2 hours later, when your knees are in that position, they feel like they're gonna break, and it's like all we want to do is just stretch our legs, man. Like, come on. Just like that. And the second most annoying thing when it comes to being a tall person is at the gym, all of the equipment, whether it's a barbell on the squat rack or you're trying to do some leg press and it's like way down low, you can't even bend your legs to get that low, and you have to readjust the bar, you gotta readjust everything at the gym. Almost everything in life is not made for people over 6 feet tall. So you have to adjust and live within the boundaries and rules of people that are under 6 feet tall, because you can tell, especially in cars, especially in the gym, oh my god, like, they don't make gym equipment for tall people, they make it for extremely small people. But you know, if you're gonna leave the squat rack so low like that, then I'm just gonna have to do some bicep curls in the squat rack. I'm sorry, small people, maybe you should adjust it above your head where us tall people can reach it. Number 3 is that small tables just don't work. At a restaurant, tall people, when you go to restaurants, you understand exactly what I'm talking about. When you're at Boots and the table is not very wide and the seats are very close together with a very thin table, your knees are going to be in the other person's crotch. Your feet are gonna be all over their feet, your legs are gonna be all up in their business. You have to back away from the table, like way out here. You gotta reach over, get your stuff, because you have to sit way back here just in order to fit your legs under the table. So if you're small, like, you need to start appreciating all of these things that I'm listing right now, because us tall people have to deal with it all the time. My friends get so pissed off when I'm out at like lunch or breakfast with them and my legs are just all over them under the table. I'm like, sorry bro, I can't help it, you know, if you want to be comfortable, we can get another table. I have to sit here at this table, so, you know, sometimes they'll put you on the end of the table like a king, which I am totally cool with that, the head of the table. Hey, I'm cool with that. Anyway, the fourth annoying thing is that your face finds spider webs that other people don't. I was on a hike one time going through the woods. All my friends were under 6 feet tall and I was in the very back, right? So all my friends were walking through the trail and they're all just having a dandy time. And then I start freaking out in the back. My entire face has been swallowed up by a spider web. Hilarious, because I put them in front so they can like clear out all the brush, all the spider webs, everything. Of course, the one spider web goes right over their heads and I walk right into it because I'm just looking down, looking around, whatever, you know, I'm just doing my thing, you know, don't step on that rock, don't step on that snail right there, you don't want to kill that snail. And then bam, just like that, your face is being consumed by a web. Number 5, everyone thinks you play basketball, or at least did at one point. And I really don't understand the logic behind that. People all the time ask me if I played basketball when I was 300 pounds. If you're new to my channel, I lost over 100 pounds and I used to weigh over 315 pounds, 6'4". And people would come up to me and ask if I played basketball. That's the craziest thing, like 300-pound basketball player. Okay, I get it, I'm tall, whatever. No, I played football. I played football for 14 years, that was my thing. I was tall, I was big, I was built for the position I was in. Basketball did not even faze me. Matter of fact, I play basketball at LA Fitness with my homies after I'm done working out, and I am so trash at making shots. It's hilarious. It was like, oh, like you know, you better do good, you better win, this and that. I'm like, what do you mean I better win, bro? Like, I'm god awful. I'm trash at making these baskets. Oh, I remember one time someone asked me if I played basketball, and I was so done. I was like, no, do you play mini golf? They got so sad. Oh man, that was Number 6, joint problems, or at least knee problems. Tall people know this for sure, that you have knee problems. Like, if you don't feel it now, you're definitely gonna feel it later. As a tall person, you go through a lot more growing pains, like in your joints and your bones and stuff, than shorter people, because obviously they did not grow as much. So when you're growing 3, 4, 5 inches every year for like 3 or 4 years straight, oh my god, the growing pains are unreal. But your joints, for some reason, tall people just have really bad joints, or worse joints than other people, and especially your knees. Like, if you're tall, and especially if you play football, if you're tall and you play football, like, your knees are the weak point. I tore my ACL ACL in football, and then of course a year later I tear it again. So knee problems are definitely not fun because you gotta use your legs everywhere you go, and your knees are one of the most important joints like on your body. So if you ever catch us tall people limping around, just have some sympathy, all right? It's probably just some knee pain. Number 7 is that we do special jobs or special tasks, or when we're walking through the grocery store, people are just stop you out of nowhere like, hey, can you do me a favor and grab this and this and this and this for me? It's like, it's on a shelf too high. I'm like, oh, yes, I got you. Don't worry, I got you. And then I just grab them and launch them out to the very top. No, I'm just playing. Whether it's chores at home, whether it's going grocery shopping or just at your work, like you will do things by default just because you are taller. People will just have you do different tasks because you're taller. And so sometimes that can get really annoying if you're like focused and honed in on something and someone just asks you to like help them out because they can't reach something. And the 8th thing is that we are always hunched over at our desks. Desks and tables are like I said, they're all built for small people. So we have to hunch over, or we can't put our arms up here like normal people. Like when they go up to a desk or a table, they're just like, oh, I'm just chilling here. And it gives you a really bad spine. Like it messes up your back, your posture's all bad because you're leaning over, you're bending over your desk, whether it's at school or at work or whatever. Just like right here at my desk, like I have to hunch over, and it's just, oh my God, it's so annoying. It hurts your back and just tall people problems. Number 9 is showers. Oh my God, showers are so annoying because usually, unless you have a custom shower, showers come up to like right here. So I have to bend down, wash my hair, try to get my face all up in there. So for you short people in reference, you see like the little spout in the bathtub that fills up the bathtub, not the shower part, but the spout that fills up the bathtub. Yeah, imagine trying to take that, like use that as your shower head. That's pretty much how it feels like as a tall person. You can only fit like one leg in the bathtub, you got half your body out the shower, you're trying to, like, bro, just give me some soap, man. I just want to get clean real quick. And lastly, number 10 is classrooms. Classrooms in high school were the worst. At junior high and high school, because I was so much taller than everybody. I mean, there was assigned seating back in like, I think there was assigned seating in high school too. There was assigned seating, so I would be placed in the front for a few classes. Everybody would always complain behind me, and then I would always get moved to the back, and it's just like a whole hassle that has to go down just because I'm tall. I remember one time in I think it was like fourth or fifth grade, this girl that sat behind me, it was like 2 weeks into school, and she raised her hand and she said this verbatim. I will not forget it. It was so funny. I was so embarrassed. I was so salty after she said this. I was like, my face was red, but this is what she said. Mr. Kraft, I can't see the whiteboard because Joey's big head's in the way and I can't see. I turned around. I was so embarrassed that she just straight called me out. I was like, dang, bro, she just called me out. And then everybody started laughing. The teacher started laughing. Because I was super shy as a kid, so I got super embarrassed. I took it personally. I was like, oh man, like, I'm sorry. I couldn't come back to that, you know? It was just so funny, but I was so salty after that because I was like, bruh, I'm sorry. I'm just existing in this chair. Alright, I hope you guys liked that video. If I missed anything, go ahead and comment down below what I missed. If you're a tall person, there's definitely other problems, because I know there's 1,000 other problems that tall people experience that shorter people don't, but there are also plus sides and benefits to being tall. I think the benefits are a lot better than the downsides, but in this video I just wanted to give you guys some of the worst things that it's like to be tall. So I hope you guys love this video. If you did, go ahead and drop a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. As always, have a great day. I love you guys.